Please give it up for Carrie Ross.
Howdy doody. Nobody says that anymore, but I just did. Anyway, first things first, I finally quit vaping. And now I play the trombone very well. I'm confused though, because it turns out people are way more annoyed with the trombone than they ever were with the vaping. And I get it, because like the trombone is so big, and I have to work really hard not to hit people with it. They should make tiny trombones that I can stick in my pocket and lose between my calculator sheets. Anyways. Yeah, you can't see it because I have bangs, which is great, but I just got stitches taken out of my forehead, and I just have to say that I respond weird to anesthesia. When I had my wisdom teeth taken out, I don't know what happened, but I all of a sudden just started accusing every person in scrubs and telling them to stop looking at my butt. I don't think anybody was. Maybe they were. Just saying. But so this time it was localized anesthesia, and then I just all of a sudden I thought the doctor was asking me, "Are you opinionated?" And I said, "Yes, and my opinion is do never look at my butt. Don't do it. Don't do it." I used to always say this, like, I'm just your normal, average, loving person, and I love cocaine and going to the bank. Not 100% accurate anymore. It used to be my answer to the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? At every job interview. But you know, I mean, drugs have gotten weird, so don't do them anymore for the most part. Like, I remember I smoked this drug called salvia once, and then a lamp told me to kill myself. It took me a minute before I was like, hang on, you're a lamp. You ain't got no idea it was cool, loser, idiot. Turn on, turn off, and nothing else. Thanks a punch. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, so I'm a type 1 diabetic, or I have been living with type 1 diabetes for over 20 years, and I have an insulin pump, and then sometimes people will see it, like at the airport, and they'll ask me, is that an iPod? iPhone, Zoom, whatever it is. It's pretty awkward, because I'm usually like, yes! It is an iPod, and it plays pour some sugar on me. I'm in trouble. Good news. Yeah. Also, it doesn't stop there. So I've also been diagnosed as being on the autism spectrum, which is, you know, despite what you heard, it's awesome. Yeah, not awkward at all. Work is great. Just kidding. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, because lately, ever since the pandemic, whenever I mention that to people, which I don't mention it that often, because they usually ask. And lately, I know why. Sometimes there are people who are like, how'd you get it? And I'm like, oh boy, this is weird. Because I got it from my dad. He also has it and will never ever admit it. But they're asking me if I got it from the vaccine or something. So, but don't worry, whenever somebody asks me how I got it, I told them that I got it from reading the Bible. Nobody likes that answer. Wonder why. Yeah, because it's like, all right, so despite what everybody's heard, like the thing with me is I am on the spectrum and I love people, but I'm very bad at math. It's usually like whenever I tell people, they're like, oh wow, I guess you And they throw a bunch of toothpicks on the ground. They're like, how many are there? Got them right now. And I'm like, well, I see some. All I know is that they're all terrified of climate change. What are you going to do to help these little buddies here? Let me know. There's that Swedish climate change activist Greta, fucking rules, love her. But I remember her one time saying that Asperger's was her superpower. And I wasn't offended, but I was like, Greta, autism is a spectrum. So you're on the I'm good at math end of the spectrum, and I'm on the wrote a poem about ranch dressing end of the spectrum. It's a little different. Also, oh shit, I didn't know anything about the Americans with Disabilities Act until recently. Figured out I was covered. What? I'm thinking, you mean it? You mean it? You're really gonna help me? You really mean it? You didn't mean this? Okay. I used to work for Trader Joe's. It's a company that everybody raves about, but it's still a company that's nasty as hell. I'm just saying, not that the products aren't good, but it's sort of like working, like if you work there, you kind of have to like, you'll get written up if you don't smile enough, basically. And like it's weird, it's sort of like, because like you can't say, if there are mice, you can't say we have mice, you have to say, we have friends in the building. I remember a coworker of mine looking terrified and coming up to me and saying, we have friends in the building? And I was like, do I need to call someone? I'm familiar with having the friends that aren't really your friends, and you need to call somebody because they're so bad, they're not really your friends. They keep telling you you're their friends. And I don't know. Anyways, weird as shit. Whatever. You know, I love those coconut almonds. Love it. Yeah. Anyway, so I have a twin brother, and he's very nice, I guess. But yeah, you know, I have diabetes. He doesn't have diabetes, so I don't know what the hell happened. I guess we haven't figured it out yet. I guess he just, he just stole all of the good juice when he was going around my mother's womb. Jesus, I don't know. It's interesting though. Because like, also, okay, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not from the East Coast. I'm from, Planet Xenorb. I'm between 25 and 4,000 years old. I'm just kidding. I'm whatever age you think I am. It's great. I grew up in Michigan, which is fine. It's cool. Yeah. Midwest is awesome. And it's very snowy. But like, okay, so this is I'm gonna take a little bit of a turn and just say, I've fallen for every single weight loss camp there ever has been. Especially the ones that sound like they hurt a lot. They'll feel good, but man, I remember getting an email once, like an ad, and the subject line of the email just read, maximum damage to your anus, $49.99.